Alrighty, hello guys, welcome you faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we are back in hardcore career mode. How is everybody doing? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, today what we're doing is we are back in our plane and we are refueling it, which you guys can see, it is already full at 9,406. And we actually need to refuel our plane's actual wings. So what we're going to do from there is we're going to reattach a hose from here somewhere. I don't know where it is actually. So from... Oh no, we won't be able to. Oh, we might be able to? I don't know, but essentially we need to go from back there where we've connected it to here on the wing. Whether we're going to be able to do that or not, I'm not sure, but that is what we somewhat kind of maybe need to do. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get on with it. Okay, so I've disconnected it from the top, and now I'm going to go ahead and try and connect it to there. However, I don't seem to be able to reach. So unfortunately, I can't actually refuel myself with the way we've done this, which is extremely bad, to be honest. But that's okay, because we have our extra fuel here. We do have enough fuel to get back to a base to drop this off, and that's kind of all we need to do. So, let's get inside. We have enough fuel to fly all the way back to this location over here, so that is exactly what we're going to get on with today. We've detached our stuff, so let's go ahead and start all the engines. Okie dokie, go ahead and press 2. Press 6. And take off. There we go. Go ahead and press 6 again. Fly off in the right direction. And we are going to be mighty fine. This is actually A-okay. It's not going to take us too long to get back there. Hopefully we don't fall out the sky on our way back. I don't know whether that's going to happen, but we'll see. Now fuel is being used. But let's go ahead and lower it down to about 60. And off we go. Yeah. I think this is our most fuel efficient sort of throttle setting. So we'll keep at it. Anyway, shouldn't take us long to get back. We'll get back there. We'll land. We'll empty our fuel tanks, and hopefully we'll be good to go from there. Okie dokie, so we are flying over the last mountain right here, I believe, actually, it might not be, I think it is. Oh no, it's not, it's actually not. We've got one more mountain to fly over before we get home, and once we fly over that, we are going to have to descend and land pretty much directly at our dock. With that being said, we can actually return this back to base, and it will put all of our fuel into the storage, which would be awesome. How much fuel do we actually have left? About half of what we started with. So luckily, we can fly about 26 kilometers. I guess about 20 kilometers with half of our fuel. That with 500 liters. That's kind of crazy, in fact. That's really good. That is really, really good, especially for a plane this big. It's actually quite fuel efficient. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and land ourselves back down over here. And we're going to return all of our fuel. Now, a few of you guys have been saying, maybe we actually should just tow our fallen aircraft, the one back there, back to our storage. Or back to our harbor. But that would take so long. It is all the way over there, and we need to tow it all the way back to here. Which is ridiculous. That would take so long. But we might actually come up with something like that we can maybe do. We'll see. The only other thing that I can do is maybe make enough money to buy something else closer to this, and maybe return it back to there. That's probably the better idea, actually. But we could do that with a boat, I suppose. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and land here, and hopefully we'll be fine. Here we go. Let's go ahead and press 3. Which should drop us out the sky very nicely, and we can return it back to our workbench. Okie dokie, and then hopefully the fuel has gone into here. 9,973 liters. It has indeed worked. That's good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spawn in a boat. And we're going to go ahead and get our other boat that we were driving here last time. And then we're going to upgrade that boat, because I think that makes sense to do. Also, I haven't researched anything recently, but it's because I can't. Because I don't have any research points. Or enough research points. So yeah, that's the reason I've not been researching things. Anyway, let's scroll down until we find a boat that we can use, which is this one. And yeah, we're going to use this to tow the other one back to our base. That's fine. Okay, spawn it in. Let's go ahead and jump down onto the boat. Ow, that hurts. Probably shouldn't do that very much. There you go. And let's go to sleep on this boat so that we can make it daytime. And then we can go out to our other boat and we'll be fine. Okay, good. So, starter, throttle up, go. You know what's really silly about this, actually? So my torch just died there, my flashlight. And the reason it died is because I went to sleep. Okay. Now you might think, yes, that makes sense. You left your torch on overnight. But it is the opposite way of how everything else works, which is really annoying. Let's say you're refueling a boat. It takes ages. Even if you sleep, it doesn't change the speed. So why doesn't it? If anyone can let me know that, let me know in the comments down below. It's confusing. Okay, so we are getting very close to the location where our boat is upside down. Because I forgot that it was actually upside down. That is, it's interesting. But yeah, we should actually be able to get here and slow ourselves down instantly. Boop. There we go, and turn off the engine. There we go, fantastic. So, all we need to do now is grab ourselves some rope, attach it to our little boat, and attach it to the back of this thing, and then we can go. So, if I can attach it to there, I can attach it to here, and I'm going to grab another one and do the same thing so we can attach it to both. This one, attach it to there, and then we should be able to just get going and drag it all the way home. I know that's not necessarily what we wanted to do, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Throttle up to full. We're turning around. We're going backwards. That's good. And that'll be fine. Okay, nice. We're doing it, guys. We're rescuing it. Okay, so we are almost back. I've just been thinking about what we can actually do with this boat behind us. I am going to save it, and I'm going to try and change it up a little bit to make it a little bit more useful. At the minute, obviously, the fuel is on the top, and that is making us a little bit top-heavy, which means that when we flip over, it is extremely difficult to flip itself back over the right way. However, what we can do, maybe, possibly, is actually add a bit of an underside to this to make it a little bit better. It might make it a little bit more unstable. However, it might make it a little bit more stable in terms of not rolling over fully. So I'm going to do it, I think. And I think that'll be really good. With that being said, I don't know whether we should put the fuel in the bottom or not. I actually don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens when we get it back. Because it might be that we can actually, instead of having the fuel tank on the top, we can add a seat up there, and then we can add a fuel tank to the bottom of this thing, and that would work maybe just as good. I'm not sure. But we're going to have to figure it out anyway, so let's do it. We are almost back. I can return this thing to the workbench. I'm going to keep going. How much fuel do we have left? Oh, we got 6,000 fuel. Okay, we got loads of fuel in this thing. We're going to bring this all the way back, and we're going to return it to the workbench. There we go. We're then going to go ahead and leave that one. And we're going to go over to this one, and hopefully return this one, and then fix this one up. That's our job today. Hey, brother! Hey, brother! Come here, brother! Oh, wait, no way. No, I can't actually edit it. Oh. Ugh, I'm going to have to push it further in. Okay, this is going to take some time. But essentially, I'm going to push this forwards. And hopefully, once we've pushed it forwards enough, we'll be able to return it back to the workbench using the workbench. That's so annoying. It's really annoying when this happens. It really is. Because I can't return this to the workbench from this vehicle because I didn't spawn it here in the first place. Whereas that other boat, obviously I did. But yeah, we're going to get it into the work zone. And then once we've got it in the work zone, we can return it. I got a little bit impatient. I've spawned in a new boat. And we're going to use this new boat to pull that boat over. It is electric, of course, this one. So that's okay. I don't think we have any rope on it, though. So that's kind of silly and silly of me. But we're going to go ahead and get behind it and just push it. Oh, we do have rope. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're going to push it anyway. It should be easy enough to push. So turn ourselves around. Here we go. If you guys haven't seen this thing before, you're not missing out. Don't worry about whatever it is, because it's a bit weird. But here we go. Let's get right behind it and push it into the zone. Okay, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and return this to the bench. There we go. And then edit this one, which is now our vehicle. There we go. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and modify this one now. So delete this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and all of this. There we go, including this guy. Grab some red. Go ahead and attach it directly into there and into there. Okay, so far, so good. We're then going to go ahead and do this kind of thing. On the underside, all the way to the front end like so. And we're going to go ahead and do, where is it? This guy on there like so. Which should box it off a little bit. And that would be brilliant. And then we have to box it off a lot using all the other boxy-offy thingy-mabobbies that we have at our disposal. So turn this around, flip it over. There we go. Do this like so. And I'm going to go ahead and do this guy on the end of this. It might be a little bit off, but it should work out. Go ahead and attach that to there like this. Go ahead and do this guy. And we need to seal all of these guys as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that's sort of sealed at the front. So that's good. And then on the sides, we're going to go ahead and use these guys to be a little bit more buoyant. And in the center, we'll do pretty much the exact same thing. So do this all the way down. There we go. And at the back, we're going to do this. And that is fine. So now it should be a little bit more buoyant than it was. And that'll be brilliant. It will be. It will be. It will be. So from there, I'm actually going to go ahead and jug the bottom to be blue. I know that might be a little bit weird to hear, but yes, it is going to be blue on the bottom. Go ahead and do this guy and these guys, and we'll leave it a lot like this. There you go. That is awesome. So I could put my fuel tank inside this bit, but I'm not going to. I need to see the center of mass, and I need it to be lower. So we're going to go to the center of this. We're going to delete a big stack of things. We're going to go to weight blocks, and we're going to shove weight blocks in there, and hopefully the weight blocks will bring the center of mass down a lot in order for it to be a little bit more stable, which I think it will be. We're going to do the same next to it, so do this as well. Yes. All right, there we go. That is perfect. So now it should be fine. Yeah. Okay, spawn it in. Oh, yeah, that's the only issue with it. It now weighs a lot. That is a big issue. But it does work, so I guess that's fine. Gonna jump down here and actually get rid of some of this. In fact, a lot of it. There we go. And instead of using those guys, we're gonna go ahead and add some rudders to the side to hopefully stop it falling over anymore. So just go ahead and attach these guys to the side of this. In red, I know it's gonna look kind of ugly, but that's fine. Go and attach these guys to here like this, and we'll attach it straight on using this. There we go. And we'll also do this right here, like so. We're then going to do the same thing at the front, and hopefully it doesn't look too ugly. I know it might, but there you go. So whack that onto there, delete this guy, put a block in there, grab this guy, do this one, and then attach this guy, the rudder, onto there, just like this, and that is awesome. I think that'll make it a lot more stable anyway, so we shouldn't really need the extra weight on the bottom, and that should be fine. So spawn it in, hopefully that looks okay and works okay. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Okay, save it as motorized canoe. Yes, confirm. Okay, I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. We've done it, guys. We've built the motorized canoe. Let's see if it still works, and if it does, that's brilliant. So, in we get to the motorized canoe. Turn the engine starter on. Put these back to 0 at the beginning. Actually, let me save that as 0. Otherwise, sometime in the future, we'll probably spawn this in and it'll drive away. So there we go. We fixed it. Good. And essentially, if you're wondering why I've actually got this, it's because I think it'll actually be quite good for doing missions quite efficiently. Why is that happening? Okay, there's a natural disaster happening. But of course there is. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and throttle up with that, throttle up with this. And we should be quite smooth now. Which indeed we are. Okay, we seem quite slow, but other than that, this thing totally works. I'm happy with that. Very much so. Okay, so I'm going to leave this video here for now. Obviously, in the next video, there is going to be something happening. I don't quite know what yet, but there is a tsunami or something on its way, so we're going to have to watch out for that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.